Everybody, just chilling in the backyard. It was a good day of boxing yesterday. That's for sure. Not for me in my community. Sorry, man. I lost y'all some money yesterday. Yeah. Let me know how the volume is. Yeah. It's my first time using this. I usually don't use this actually. I usually go live on StreamYard, but we here, man. Um, nah, man. Shout out to Clarissa Shields getting a dub. Shout out to Xander Zayas getting the WBO title. Best performance. But yeah, man. Where y'all think Clarissa Shields goes next, man? She got a she got a lot to think about. I think she should go over there to MVP and just go ahead and just be the best woman boxer or the best star, I should say. You know, we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not really not really hung up on other fighters. I'm not really hung up on what she said about Jake Paul earlier. I think that can all be resolved. I think that stuff can be essentially can be put to the side, man. Like, yeah, she said what she said, but this is the boxing business. People saying stuff every day. No, it's part of the game, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I think Clarissa Shields she should go over the MVP promotions with Jake Paul. Um, yeah, I think that's her best bet. I think they can at least get her some good opponents. I'm not saying that no disrespect to women's heavyweight boxing, but there just ain't no names there. You know, the names are all like 60. No, in the lower division, like 54, 60. And for Clarissa Shields, she just got to go and fight the best females out there, and she's not, man. Yo, let me know how my audio is, cause it's my first time using this. Shout out to Rashonda Flower. What up, yo? Appreciate you for tuning in. But yeah, shout out to Xander, man. Putting Puerto Rico back on the map. I think Xander is the youngest champion in boxing today. Currently, he is 22 years old. So I mean, dude is definitely I'm saying he got an opportunity to be face boxing, man. Shout out to Xander, man. Shout out to Puerto Rico. You know, Puerto Rican boxing has always been good. Boxing is always good when we have a young Puerto Rican as a champion. So I think that's great, man. That Xander Zayas won the belt, the top rank. I think he did the right thing, man, in fighting the fight the way he fought it. At least, man. I know some people are not happy about that. Yeah, there was a lot of movement. Make sure y'all double tap screen, smash that like button. I usually go live and do like the segment shows, do the recaps and the titles and everything like that. But we just spontaneous today. Figured I'd whip out the phone and just go live and start burning, man. But yeah, shout out to Abene, Jerona. What's going on, man? I appreciate you for tuning in. Sorry if I botched your name. I'm not good with names. I'm better with faces. But yeah, for sure, I definitely thought Xander looked good, man. I thought there was a lot of movement in his fight, though. I mean, if I'm being to be critical, you guys like to say Shakur, Devin, all these guys move. Like Xander was doing just that, man. He was moving, and you can say he was getting caught too. So I mean, that's not a good combination at all. So Xander's moving, getting caught. I just think that like He did what he had to do to win, but at that division 154, a lot of good fighters, man. At 154, I think that's the problem that I sit and look back with Xander. It's like, okay, you got a belt at 154, and then I look at the division. Sebastian Fedora is the WBC champ. Bakram Mulataya is IBF champ. Um, Currently, still Terrence Crawford is the WBA champ, and then you, Xander Zayas, is the WBO champ. And I just gotta ask y'all, man, is Xander better than any of those other champions? So in hindsight, he's the weakest champion. So you guys know how boxing is. When somebody's the weakest champion, he's probably got the biggest target on his back, man. Salute to Diane. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Make sure you smash the like button. Um, yeah, I just think for sure, like, we're at that point with Xander where it's like, bro, you're the weakest champ. The guys are gonna start coming for you at 154, man, because they need a piece of that belt. So I don't see Fedora fighting him next, but I do see a guy named John Boots Ennis who is moving up in the division, pursuing Xander Zayas. Hey, what's going on, bro? Turnev, what's going on, man? I do see Boots Ennis pursuing Xander Zayas fight. I think Eddie Hearn can get it done. They could work with Top Rank. I'm not sure when that fight can happen. I'd like to see Xander really make at least two voluntary defenses first. Show us. He got the belt now. Now let's see where the confidence at. Show us if you leveled up. And I don't know, man. Some people want him to move up to 160 because they said that he's drained. I don't see that. I didn't see drained at all. I don't know what y'all saw. I didn't see him look drained. Not to me, at least. So I think like 154. Like I think the problem is with people in boxing is that everybody values that so much that they don't think about all the fights, all the guys that all the legends we like, man. They all lost. And the reason why they're legends, sorry, the reason why they're legends is because of who they fought, because of who they got in the ring with. You know, we remember Sugar Ray Leonard because he fought all his contemporaries, man. He fought Duran, he fought Hagler, he fought Hearns, he fought everybody in his era. We remember Floyd. He beat 23 champions. Now people say Floyd got the champions when they were on the downfall. I don't entirely agree with all that. I think that's a lie. But Floyd Mayweather is one of the best talents that we've ever had in boxing. Um, who else do we like put up there? Like Muhammad Ali, he fought everybody too. That's the big thing about Muhammad Ali. People are like, yeah, man, he didn't win every fight, but he got in every fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think like even if Xander, at this point, if he goes to 160, there's no names at 160 for him. People want him to go to 160. But I don't think Xander should go to 160 because there's no name value there for Xander. Shout out to Victor. What's going on, man? I don't think there's no name value for Xander at 160. I think if you make the fights, you make them at 154, where people know the names, you will receive more love going into those fights. If you lose some of those fights, they can still be classics, man. All depending on how you show up and show out. So I think Xander, he's 22 years old. He's very young. I think get two more fights. Try to grow into your man strength a bit more, and then take on one of these other champions, your unifications, or these big names, man. I mean, Virgil Ortiz doesn't have a belt. John Boots Ennis doesn't have a belt. Chamel Charlo still out here. I don't know if he's fighting, but he doesn't have he's champion recess. I think Keith Thurman doesn't have a belt. That's a big name for Xander. You know, those are guys he can fight and be put possibly in the big room. All depending on the demand of the fans. But I think Xander Zayas, I think at this point he's in a tough space because he needed to win this belt. He needed to get this opportunity. Top Rank invested so much money into him. And now it's like, bro, like, yeah, you here now. Training wheels are off. It's real time, man. Go time. And I just don't know if he can hang in that division as well. Like, I don't know if he can unify because I just told y'all who the champs were. I don't know who he beats. Maybe Fedor. Back him all the time. He kind of only gave us one performance, right? We might be able to beat him. Back him only gave us the one fight against Tim Zoo. We don't really truly know how great he is. A lot of people put a lot of stock in it, but we still need to see him. Um, yeah. So shout out to Xander, he got the win. He did what he was supposed to do, and shout out to Shushu Carrington. I thought he was gonna get the knockout, man. I was a little disappointed, but I think Shu went in there and Shu did what he was supposed to do, man. Win the fight. I'm never gonna tell guys to go in there and do reckless stuff to lose the fight, mess up the bag, and then Shu after that performance, he called out Espinoza, a guy who he's right doesn't have a fight, doesn't really have nothing going on. Why not fight him? Why not go on and take that man on? You know what I'm saying? We got a belt. We both are top ranked. It makes sense. So yeah, it was one of those weekends. Really, Emiliano Vargas. I thought they got to step him up, man, a bit. They got to start giving him better opposition. Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. What do y'all think, man? So we got a couple votes here. People feel Xander. Other fighters had a better weekend. I think a lot of people probably thinking Emiliano Vargas probably had the performance because of the stoppage. I know Rohan Polanco, he didn't look as good, but like shout out to Quentin Randall. That's what Quentin Randall does to guys. He makes them look not the usual self because of his style, way that he fights, man. But yeah, Rohan Polanco, he didn't impress very much. Emiliano Vargas fought Clarissa Shields. She won pretty easy. Clarissa Shields is in a class of herself. Yeah, you can go ahead. Are you going inside? All right, go inside. Yeah, Clarissa Shields wins easy. And Price Taylor was on that card. He won too. And Caroline Vieira, she won. I didn't really watch the Salida Promotions card to be honest. I was watching Top Rank. Shout out to Stephen Navarro. He won. Ended his knockout streak though. He didn't get a knockout. He won by decision. There's somebody else, man. That's on that card. Not Rohan Polanco. It was Yan, I believe. Yan Dominican fighter. There was a lot of Dominicans on the card, man. Shout out to Top Rank. And that was their last card with ESPN. I haven't really heard much about where they're going next, so you got to think like, what's the future for Top Rank? Because if they had somebody in the cuffs or talks with, you think they'd be promoting the next move right now. I mean, they got a lot of good fighters over there, and I think a lot of the bigger name fighters, the marquee ones they have, are becoming ring ambassador fighters and whatnot. So it makes you think like, is Top Rank offloading some of their talent because they don't have enough funds to pay those guys, man. It's really kind of like what PBC went through after the Showtime deal, where a lot of us didn't know what PBC was gonna do, but at least we were talking about some things with PBC. I think we were talking about Netflix, Amazon. And obviously, the zone is always thrown in there because the zone they got so much. You know what I'm saying? They got so many promoters over there already. Salute Nigerian Nightmare. What's going on, my brother? Just burning it up. Eddie Alvarez, what's going on, man? Cheers from Michigan. Michigan in the building. What's going on, man? This heat wave got me crazy, but yeah, man. I think that for sure, Top Rank. I don't know where they're going next. The ESPN deal is done. It looks like a lot of their fighters, the top heavy fighters, the champions, and the guys who are mainstream now, like Keyshawn, Shushu, Inoue, Abdullah Mason, they're all ring ambassadors now. So it makes you like just makes me think that they can't pay those guys no more, especially with the next streaming service they're going to. Hello, they can't pay no more, so it's kind of like I wonder what's going on. What's going on in the top ranked world, man? I'm not 100% sure. Block me on. What the hell, bro? What the hell? Nah, bro, you can get up out of here, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is, man. But anyways, dudes want to play stupid. Yeah, basically, I think Xander's the weakest champ, yo. I hate to say that. It's the reality of the situation. I like Xander Zayas. I think he's probably the best Puerto Rican fighter outside of Collazo right now. You know, um, I don't know what y'all think about Xander. Y'all think he got what it takes to beat some of these big names? I just fear that a guy like I just fear a guy like not even Boots, it's Ramos. Jesus Ramos can give Xander a lot of troubles, man. Who else is in the WB? I think Jesus Ramos. I think Boots is number three. I know Keith Thurman's in the BO. That's what I want Xander to fight. Go fight Keith Thurman, man. I know some people gonna be like, "Oh, why you giving him a shot?" But I mean, Keith Thurman's got a name. Eddie Alvarez said all those fights were trash to me. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Them fights were mid, you know. Fights were mid. They were mid. They were. But what could you do, man? What could you do? The last card, right, on Top Rank. I don't know. I don't know what Top Rank goes next, man. I'm really like, I'm not worried, but I'm worried that they haven't announced nothing. I think like you gotta announce something, right? Makes you think like, what are they doing? They even got talks going on. I don't know. I don't know. And then Salida Promotions, I didn't think that was a good card to start with, but Clarissa Shields, that that was her last fight with Salida. At least she's a promotional free agent. What do y'all think she should do? Y'all think she should sign to MVP, or should she play the field, man? I mean, maybe Matchroom got something for her. Maybe Top Rank can give her the Michaela Mayer fight for the money she want. Maybe. I don't know, man. I think Clarissa Shields is in a dicey position because they're not really, nobody's really stepping up to say they want her. But I know MVP, they offer her, right? They offer her, so they got to be looking at her like, okay, we offer her already. She gonna come back, and now this offer she gonna get is probably gonna be lower than the first. And, they'll try to do that. I mean, she'll try to leverage herself, right? Maybe she wasn't undisputed heavyweight champ when they first offered her, but she can leverage that with what she's coming to the table with next. But I don't know, man. I'm not buying that. I think it's gonna be hard. I do think it's gonna be hard because outside of Detroit, where has she sold, man? I think a lot of that it comes from opposition. Like she's just not going out there to take the big fights. Shout out to Eddie Alvarez. He said she's wasting talent fighting cans. Yeah, man. And I think she said something about she want to stay at heavyweight, and I'm just like, so you just want to stay at heavyweight to fight who? And then if you get the Layla Ali fight, who's gonna promote it? If you don't have a promoter right now, Salida's probably gonna ask you to sign a multi-fight deal if you get that fight. MVP's gonna ask the same thing. MVP's probably the one who can put up the money before the Layla fight, the 20 mil. But I don't know, man. I'm not a I'm not a fan of it, but I get it. Like Clarissa Shields can't she can't shrink down to 130, 140. You know, she's got to stay there where she's at. But yeah, man, one place keeps staging events there. Don't deviate. Nah, I get that, Amber Queen for sure, bro. Like, there's a lot of guys who can sell out in one spot. You know, like I'm pretty sure Katie Taylor, she can fight out. She can sell out Ireland with her eyes closed, man. You know, who else was there? Like Danny Garcia, he used to sell out the Barclays all the time. Same with Broner too. And then in Texas, Earl. But Earl even he deviated from Texas. I felt like he should have stayed in Texas and did a lot more of his fights. I just think a lot of people they want that superstar appeal, right? Like I totally get Chris Shields. Like to me, she can probably go to Atlanta. I'm surprised she doesn't do fights in Atlanta. I think isn't that where she resides from? That's where she lives right now, in Atlanta or in Georgia. Sorry, I'm not sure if she lives in Atlanta, but pretty sure she lives in the state of Georgia, and I think she could sell there too because of the culture, the people that are there. You know, she's from Detroit, but she can still sell it as I'm adopted Georgia. You know, they adopted me, they love me here. Yeah, man. I just want to see Clarissa be great. I mean, she is great, right? But we all want to see her be bigger. But there'll always be a question with her because of her competition, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. You gotta fight who's in your era, and she's done that, right? It's just people always gonna be out there, man. So Eddie Alvarez said she fought in a gym in Flint to fight before. Oh, that was Daniel Perkins. That's what that was, right? Yeah. What's going on, half boxing? Tune in, brother. What y'all think about the fights, man? Where do y'all think Shields goes next? Shout out to Mac, man. He said, "Hi, brother. I'm from Ukraine. Salute, man. I'm a Usyk fan. I mess with Usyk. Shout out to the Ukraine. Y'all got some good boxers, man. Y'all got some really good boxers. Nah, man. What about top rank, y'all? Did y'all, do y'all think Emiliano Vargas can hang at 140? I don't know, man. 140 is starting to shape up as like one of the best divisions of boxing, especially if Shakur Stevenson goes there. But he's calling out Tio. I like that. I like that Teofimo Lopez fight. Shakur Stevenson. I always said that Shakur gotta go to 140 and either beat Matias or Tio. I think he beat Matias because Matias got high knockouts, man. You gonna beat that man? They can't say you don't fight punchers. That dude's like 90 something percent knockout. Like you only win by knockout. The only dude to go the whole 12 with him is Poyo. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. I think Teofimo Lopez is a harder fight because not because of in the ring, more out the ring to get the fight actually past the finish line. Yeah, that's Tio. Tio, he just I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like he want to fight the top opposition like his contemporaries, man. They hung up on the Loma win for so long, Josh Taylor, and then now all his buddies, all of them around him, they started to get quality wins too. So eventually they'll pass him. They will pass him. Yeah, man. But yeah, bro, I'm about to tip on out, get ready. I go to work tonight, man. I hate freaking working the night shift, but sorry for the audio, yo. It's my first time using these headphones. I don't know if it work good or not. But I'll be live on Monday night, Wednesday night, and possibly Friday, man. We're gonna do two for sure. Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications so you know when I'm going live, man. Peace.